Dala, 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 dala. Welcome, 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 welcome back to my channel. And happy new year. Welcome to 2020. 2020 is finally here. I do have to say, I wish you the best. May this new year bring you everything that your heart desired. All the fruits of your hard labor from 2019. And believe me, for me, 2019 was one of the most challenging years I've had so far in so many different levels. But I also see that 2019 prepared me for what is to come in 2020. And I'm so excited about what is in the works for 2020, what is to come. First of all, I wanted to say thank you for watching my channels, for interacting with the content, for your questions, your letter of support, your comments, and for reaching 30,000K this past holidays. So that I wanted to thank you. For all of you who share my videos, who comment, who share them on social media, but also share them with your family and your friends. Thank you for all of you who support this channel, and also for all of you who are donators of this channel and supporters of the channel. I appreciate every penny. I appreciate every single effort, and I also appreciate every single word of support that you send my way. It really truly means a lot. I will be doing this work regardless, but receiving those words of support and seeing how some of the things that I'm sharing is helping you on your own path, is helping you either gain a different perspective, learn about something different or something new, or even just entertain you for a little while. So this being said, my schedule in 2020 is going to be rough for the next 3 months. I'm super busy working on tons of different things, some spiritually related, some just legally related, and some more creative in my creative arena. The expansion that I've seen in 2019 and everything that I went through since creating this channel has been to benefit my growth, my personal growth, my individual growth, my spiritual growth, and I am just very thankful for all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the great, the wonderful, the lovingly, the everything that came my way since I started this journey on this with this channel, and with expanding beyond my legal training, beyond my aspiration for creative works and endeavors. I have so many things that are long-term project, 5-10 years, and I will share those in due time. So usually it's only the donators to my channel, to the people who support my channel, who are able to suggest topics and who have priorities in the topics that are being selected and that are addressed on the channel. But today, for my thank you and to welcome everyone that's back for another year together, and as well as the new subscribers, under this video, exceptionally under this video, you'll be able to let me know what subject you want me to discuss, if there's something in particular that you will want me to touch upon, if there's a video you will want me to expand upon, whatever it is, you can leave it down this video. If you see a comment from someone else that is right on the money on the topic that you will want me to discuss, just go and like it or put a sub comment under that particular comment so that it doesn't necessarily create another chain. Of course, if you don't see it and it repeats, it's okay too. But I wanted to hear from you, and I wanted to give you an opportunity to simply choose the next topic. And I think what I will do once I'll go through all of the comments towards the end of the month or early next month, what I do is that I will shout out whoever suggested the topic before I do it. So when I select your topic, if you are a video maker, just let people know what your channel is about, and if I select your topic, I will make a video. I will check out your channel and make a video with the topic that you've selected, and I will give you a little shout out just as a little thank you. Also, there are lots of other videos that I wanted to make, but I wasn't sure if you guys were still into it. For example, I've received a lot of love mail, new decks, African divination tools, a lot of things like that. If that's something that you will be interested in seeing in me sharing on the channel, I know I haven't done a deck review for a long time, and I've gotten a couple of decks that I find that a lot of you may be interested. Let me know, and I'll be delighted to do that. Some of you had also asked me about referencing certain books, recommending certain books. That's also something that you will like to see. Let me know down below. I probably will do additional poll just in case people don't see this video or don't get it. But that's also something that I'm looking for doing later on in the year, in terms of updating some of the videos or starting to provide references and books that you can read to supplement your knowledge or simply get acquainted with other perspectives. It may take me a little bit of work because I do have to figure out, some of the links and stuff like that. But if that is something that you are interested in, also let me know in the comments. I do enjoy reading books. I do understand the necessity of having books, even though that is not my favorite vehicle for knowledge. Like, if you've been watching my channel, for me, I come from oral tradition, and I tend to provide or privilege more oral knowledge passing, hence me doing voiceovers and videos. I think you may retain and grasp the information a lot better when it is spoken to you. But also, I do understand how books can be used for and passed on from generation to generation by crystallizing certain type of information. That's the only thing for me. It's just like, I like the fact that when I'm speaking, as my perception and thought evolves, I can make updates that are relatively easy to make by, writing an additional video or making edits to a previous video, so that it's easily changed. The interpretation or the perspective, once it evolves, is not crystallized when it is in words. We all understand that you may say something that you said when you're 15 and no longer view things that way when you are 25. And to me, while there are books that are timeless, meaning that those are knowledge that transcend the space and the time, there are also other things that need to be revised, reviewed, updated, upgraded throughout the years. And when we do have books, we tend not to do that. And also the great thing with books is that for certain stories that are stories that don't need to be revised or anything like that, then you can read them over and over and over. This is why I really enjoy reading books. In the meantime, I know many of you have been thinking about getting in consultations and have been maybe hesitating. Some of you have been, saving up to do that. In order for me to show my appreciation for your support, I want to do something I've never done before on this channel. So I will be making a 2-month sale. So for the month of January and February, any consultation that is booked during those 2 months can benefit from discount code, which will be thank you 20. And thank you 20 is basically going to give you $20 off a regular consultation. So regular consultations are $75 a session, which usually is a 1-hour session. And then so that will bring down to, instead of $75, will be $55 a session. You must book the session in January or February, meaning the session must be paid during one of those 2 months. And the session will take place in April and onwards, depending on availability. So how do you do to book the session with me? First thing first, that I don't do certain works. I don't do meddling with anyone's influences or anything like that. I don't do workings or anything like that. Consultation is strictly for you to ask me questions, discuss a subject matter or a situation that you're going through, and gain my advice, gain my counsel on whatever is there. So how to book the consultation? What you need to do is send me an email at mllecammy@gmail.com. The email address will be in the description box. You must put in the subject line consultation with code thank you 20. That will indicate to me that you want a consultation, and that will also indicate to me that you will get the reduction of the $20 off. This is just to make sure that this video is for my subscribers who watch my channel. Other consultations that come from other videos, or people who just chime in or just stop by, you will not get the discount unless you put in the subject line thank you 20. Okay, then in the text, you must tell me what is the subject matter, what is the situation, or the reason why you're seeking my counsel or you're seeking the consultation. And then you also need to tell me your location. This is just so that when I send you available dates and time, I can take that in consideration to ensure that those are the dates and time that will be available in your time zone, and that I just take time difference in considerations. You don't need to be in North America. You can be anywhere in the world. The consultation is a virtual one, so it can take place via Skype, Facebook, whatever means we agreed upon at a time that we find both convenient. So that's it. That's going to be my thank you. I also wanted to give you the heads up on what is to come in 2020. I have received so many messages about my women's group, and I wanted to give you a heads up so that you can prepare yourself if you're still interested. So I am starting a 2020 women's group in English that will be launching starting in April. So I'm telling you now so you can get ready for it. I will do another follow-up video in late March to announce when registration open. Registration will open in the end of March. The space for the group will be limited because I do want to keep the group manageable and cozy, so that we manage to discuss and have everyone and give everyone the chance to interact. Just note that it is a private group. Only the women who are participating in it will be able to interact, see, and stuff. It will be a virtual group, so you don't need to be in North America or in particular spot in the United States to participate. The purpose of the group is going to be providing guidance, expanding on some of the teaching that you've seen on the video. So there are things that we will go more into depth. Also, exclusive teaching that will be shared only in the women's group. The goal is not to make you be more like me. The goal is really to assist you on your own path to where you're going, working on your objectives, working on the development, and learning about ancient traditions if you are interested in that as well. But it is also focused on your personal development. I think that it's important for me to stress that out. This is not a school or anything like that, so there won't be any curriculum, there won't be any outline, anything like that. The way I've always conducted my groups are that I do have some specific topics that we will go and learn about, and I will teach on. The group requires a 1-year commitment. This is where I've seen throughout the years that it is the minimum required in order for you to see significant in-depth changes as you apply the new concept, the new knowledge that you're acquiring. So it's a 1-year commitment. If you're not ready to make that 1-year commitment, then this group may not be for you. The group is not for everyone, so really spend time with yourself. If you're thinking about joining the group, this is why I'm making this video now, so you have several months to think about it and really assess if you really need it at this time. You may be able to join later on depending on the availability, the space availability. Also, everyone participating in the group, this is my process in terms of for you to access to the group. I will have a one-on-one session with all of the women that will join the group. For me, this is a way for me to connect with each of you before you are integrated within the group. It helps me also when I am trying to provide examples and things of that nature, so that it can be tailored specifically to the majority of women in the group. And I think for me, creating a group without meeting you personally first, for me, that's one of the requirements. The reason why it requires a 1-year minimum commitment is because I am investing myself. I am connecting with each of the women individually. So I'm getting to know you, I'm getting to share your burdens, share whatever you're going through, and so it's really intimate also for me that you also get to know me, but that we do have that time individually. Members of the groups also get free one-on-one sessions, and that's basically based on what the evolution within the group. When I find it necessary, I will schedule a one-on-one consultation with you that will be complimentary because of your participation in the group, in addition to what you get in the group. The payment for the group is $40 monthly. It is a $480 for 1 year, but you are able to pay it monthly. So it is not a monthly subscription. It is a 1 year commitment of $480 for the entire year, but you may pay it either monthly, bi-monthly, in 2 installments, or in one lump sum. That's just for your convenience on how you want to budget that. And also, many of you have asked where I can find like-minded people, like-minded women, create deeper connections, so forth and so on. I guess the group will be an opportunity to do that. It will also be an opportunity for you to see that there are other women on the same path as you are, meaning trying to develop themselves, trying to work on their femininity, trying also to reconnect with traditions, create new traditions, understand tradition better so they can use that for modern times in their day-to-day lives. So if you are interested, you may start thinking about it, and I look so forward to spending another year with all of you. So I hope for those of you who are now getting into 2020 that you are looking right ahead of the year with lots of hope, optimism, and eagerness for what it is to come. I believe 2020 is going to be a fantastic year, but above it being a fantastic year, I think you will be able to transform yourself and get closer to who you want to be truly if you put the effort in it, and if you focus on yourself, what you need to better change, improve within your own self before you can see all of those changes translate in your environment, in your perspective, and in your experience. Of course, there's going to be some content coming up. I'm still trying to see how I'm going to schedule it. As I said, there may not be as much content in the 3 months to come. I will do my best to provide you with some of the things that I've seen comments on. There are a couple of polls that are going to be coming up, and I will want you to leave me underneath this video what questions or what subject would you want me to touch upon. So what I will see is that I may come back to this video, look at the comment to provide you content for the next 3 months before going back to my regular programming. So thank you so much, guys. I love you, each and every one of you watching. I really love the connection and the community that we've created here. I appreciate your comments. As I said, right now I'm a little bit overwhelmed in terms of replying to comments, but I will get back on it as soon as this next 3 months are over. Thank you, and I love you. See you in the next video, guys. And may this 2020 be your best year yet.